What's up guys, it's Blade or Gamebladee here. Today we are playing a little bit of Call of Duty and we are going to hop on the train and keep going on to what we've been working on. We are going to be talking about some more skill-based matchmaking, or in this case, EOMM. So I got some pretty cool things for you today guys. We're actually going to be looking at a certain little article that I found that's been going around, and we're going to just talk about it a little bit. And before we get into that though, I just wanted to say guys, I really have been enjoying this Call of Duty game. Like I said in my previous video, I still only play it for short periods of time. I have noticed that I've been getting up there to probably 4 hours max in a game session, which is pretty good for me. I don't know, I think I'm up to level 75. Yeah, but I have been enjoying the game, been playing it with a lot of friends and other buddies, and that does make it pretty enjoyable. Of course, we do run into some sweats every once in a while, which is to be expected. I think my best game so far is about 80 and 23. It was a pretty good game, but that's by far my best game. I feel like on average, if I'm having a good game, to me, a good game would be considered a 30 and 5 or anything with a 3+ KD in this game. I feel like my average of good games are right around that 2.5 to 3 KD. I believe this one's like a 31 and 4. No, it's 31 and 8, I believe, something like that. Maybe 41 and 8. I can't really remember, guys. But anyways, I just wanted to get that out of the way and clarify that I have been enjoying this game. And now let's get into the video. Also guys, I wanted to check this out quick too from, I can't remember how you pronounce it, CIRCANA or whatever. It's an industry listing firm that keeps track of how much games they're bringing in and whatnot, stuff like that. And they actually reported that Call of Duty was the best-selling game so far this year, topping Hogwarts Legacy and topping Spider-Man, Marvel 2. So just saying that guys, I've seen a lot of titles going around saying that this game hasn't been selling and they're covering up, blah, blah, blah. In my mind, that's obviously not true now because I feel like these people are pretty reputable. We'll have to wait to see a little bit more because I do want to know actually where this game sits. One source isn't just quite enough for me. Yes, they are trustable, so I'm leaning more towards their side right now. But overall, this Call of Duty game, like I said, has been pretty enjoyable. But let's still talk about the EOMM, which actually stands for Engagement Optimized Matchmaking, guys. And so today, like I said, we're going to be checking out the UCLA. It's ucla.ed. The link will be in the description. So reading through this, guys, I was a little bit confused in some parts just because it's on a college level that is way higher than Blade's college level. We'll get that out of the way right away. So I found a lot of my information where it made the most sense was in the conclusion. And the first thing that I would like to hit on would be right here, when it's talking about the 3 different components of how EOMM works. So it's saying skill, the churn, and a graph, which in my dumb terms, I found that it pretty much means they can pick if they're going off churn, which is disengagement, obviously. So engagement and disengagement. They're going off the graph, which could be hours spent playing. It could be money spent in the game. It could be your KD. It could be skill. It could be any of those things, guys. So the main reason why this makes me nervous is because I'm still waiting for Activision, aka Demonware, aka Microsoft, aka Sledgehammer Games, which I guess Activision just came out and said go away, Sledgehammer Games, so they're not in it anymore. But I'm still waiting from the month ago, and we all are, from when they posted on Reddit and they finally, after everyone was spamming about skill-based matchmaking, and they finally came out and said that they were going to let us know what's happening. The reason that this EOMM thing I think has been popping up so much is because everyone's realizing how much different it is from when they first released skill-based matchmaking, I believe. Was it Black Ops? Cold War? I don't really remember what Call of Duty it was when they released it, but we all know we can feel a huge difference. I remember being on Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 4 and just running up hijack kills like it was going out of style. Like a 60 bomber to 70 bomber, that was completely normal. And I could have 4 of those in a row. In this game, I'm lucky if I have 2 games in a row where I drop 30 kills. Like, I'm not the best Call of Duty player, guys, but I know I'm above average, and this game it definitely feels different from the old Call of Duty games, and I think everyone realizes that. And the thing that makes me nervous with this is that with the 3-component system that they say is with EOMM, if they do end up releasing anything, because I'm still going to keep pushing, and I don't care if I have to tweet at them every day, a direct message, Activision, whatever it takes, send them letters. Everyone will be typing up letters and sending them. We'll be writing them by by hand and giving them to our owl, or taking their window, whatever it takes. I just want to know what is the system and the core component behind this game. Like I said, guys, I'm not even bashing the game right now. I'm in love with Call of Duty. I always will be. I'm wearing an MW3 hoodie right now as I speak, and I'm making this video. I just want to know what makes this game tick and what makes it the way it is. It is a pretty competitive game, and I do like that. I wish it wasn't so competitive all the time to where I only could play for a couple hours at a time. I wish I could spend 8 hours on this game, which I just couldn't. I would pull my hair out. There's no way. I just couldn't do that. So I'm not saying EOMM match, or whatever you want to call it, optimized matchmaking is the best thing that's ever happened to us, but it wouldn't be the worst. I wish we would just know if we are getting scammed, if they are basing one of these components off money spent, or if they're basing it off of something that matters. I still believe that we should go back to old skill based matchmaking, throw some prestiges back in this, the normal stuff, stick with the cool calling cards. Like, that's something that I like to do, and me and my brother and I like to do, is go after calling cards and whatnot. That's just something that we find fun, and there's some cool calling cards. But and it makes us feel like the old Call of Duties. Like in the Black Ops, that was our thing. Calling cards were so much fun to get, and you would have to do random things like afterlife kills with a grenade, or executions, or whatever it was. You could do a lot of cool things, and it made the game really fun. I really think the best thing they could do with this game right now is take out skill-based matchmaking and EOMM, or at least turn it down, because the biggest thing right now is the player fatigue. I feel like, even me, yes, I think if they threw back in the prestige system and maybe made the calling cards challenges a little bit more clear for weirdos like me that like going for them, the game would be in a lot better place. The prestige system gives normal players or casual players still something to grind for that isn't extremely hard to do. You literally just play the game and level up, and it still is a pretty good, and you get a good success feeling out of it. I guess that's the best thing they could do for the game right now, is pull those two things out and throw in something literally as simple as a good prestige system, and a lot of people would be happy, and the player fatigue would go down, and the average daily count would definitely skyrocket right now. Anyways, guys, thank you for stopping into this quick video. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe, and anyways, guys, have a good rest of your day.